Hey guys, my name is Chelsea if you're new here, and welcome to today's video. We are gonna do, I guess, kind of like a favorites video. I thought I would share with you the good stuff. The stuff that I would buy over and over again, things that I use to DIY, stuff that I use to style, just for the home. This is like a favorites home edition, I guess you would say. And unlike my normal videos, which are really predominantly thrifting, I will actually be able to leave a link to everything in today's video, so if you want to try it out or get your hands on it, you will be able to. So let's go ahead and get started with the first item. Alright, first up, I was about to say this is a favorite of mine. They're all favorites of mine, so I can't really say that. It's this all-in-one small hole filler, and this is awesome. So you just screw off the top, you squeeze a little bit of product into your small hole, pop the lid back on, you flip it over, and this side is a kind of like a scraper, so you'll scrape off the excess product, and then once it's dry you flip it back over again, and on the end here is a small sanding pad. You just sand it down, prime, paint, and it's like it never happened. As someone who loves to hang art, I have a lot of holes in my wall over time, so this small little all-in-one tool has been awesome. This was less than $8 when I bought it, and I believe it is still under $8 currently, which is a fantastic price for something that really just, it's such a convenience. It's a convenience, it works really well, and I will continue to buy this over and over again. Next is the Kiehl's primers. I have gone through so many of the Kiehl's primers. I've used a lot of different primers, but I am at the point now where if I'm getting a primer, I'm just automatically picking up one of the Kiehl's primers. They're just good. They do what they say they're going to do. They have a couple different ones. This Kiehl's 3 Premium is actually what I used in my kitchen. It is heavy duty high grade sealer and stain blocker, and it works. My kitchen looks like the day that I painted it, and that was a year and a half ago at this point, so it is holding up. But they're just good at what they do. They cover well, they prevent stains. Just look for whichever one like suits your project best, but they never disappoint me, so I go to the Kiehl's primers over and over again. My next little DIY staple are chip brushes. These are super inexpensive at the hardware store. I use these for a variety of different projects. They come in different shapes and sizes. There's a small kind of like 1-inch chip brush, but I use these a lot for painting kind of like those DIY pottery style pieces. I used chip brushes on my last video when I did like a faux wood finish on furniture. They're just great for so many uses. Now, I would not use one of these to actually paint something. It would leave so many probably little hairs in there, but also you'd see clear paint strokes. So I don't use them for that, but just super handy, super inexpensive. I always have these laying around, and like I said, they just work for so many different things. Last in the DIY category is my Ryobi Airstrike gun. Now, it does not have the battery in it right now. It is rechargeable. This does not have a cord. I love this thing. I've done a lot of projects with beadboard and kind of like the vertical shiplap in my kitchen, and without this it would have been a disaster. If you watch DIY videos on YouTube, you've probably seen this tool before that a lot of people do have. It's worth it. I honestly think it's a pretty decent price for what you get and what you can use it for. So if you're considering investing in a tool that can really save you from maybe like tedious nailing in, this is just something that I find myself reaching for all the time, especially when I'm also installing like baseboard or molding on a project. This is just so handy. Next for the home is, I debated even sharing these because I believe these have subsequently kind of blown up on Amazon, and I know everyone is kind of obsessed with water tumblers right now, so if you're sick of it, I understand. This is the Simply Modern brand, and I initially found the travel kind of coffee cup on Amazon. It had barely any reviews at the time, and I fell immediately in love. This keeps my coffee hot longer than anything I have ever used ever. I sometimes brew my coffee while I'm getting ready directly into this, and then I put the lid on it before I'm leaving. I drive into work. Sometimes right when I get into work, I'm doing other things, so I don't even end up opening it for a little bit. It is still so hot, and it is spill proof. I have knocked this over, I've dropped it. Not a single drop of coffee has come out. The only thing I will say is it is a tight seal. There are times when it's a little bit tough to get the lid off, but it doesn't spill. It keeps my coffee super hot, so I love it. I do also have the tumbler version of it, and I have like the big water jug. I'm a water fiend. I like my water to stay cold, and this holds my ice overnight. It holds my ice all day. Same with this one, but they just really are very good. They do what they say. They're not as expensive as some of the other ones out there, so if you're a water drinker or a coffee drinker, really anything that you would like to stay very warm or very cold, these are fantastic. So yeah, I'm a big fan of these, and they're nice and durable, so these will probably last me a very long time. Then I wanted to show you my Caraway pans. Now, full transparency, I did do a partnership with Caraway. It was over a year ago. This video is not part of that partnership. This is not sponsored. I am in no way obligated to share these. These are only in this video because since I started using them, I have never gone back to using any other pans. These do what they say they're going to do. They're non-stick. They work the same as the day that I opened them, and I just won't go back. Now, they're not the cheapest, I will say that. I had the whole set because the company very kindly gifted them to me, but if I was only gonna buy one, I'd probably buy the kind of all-in-one pan because it's a nice big size. But if you are considering a set of pans, these are really great. They come in different colors, but at the end of the day, what I truly love most about them is that I'm not scrubbing them. They clean beautifully, they clean simply, and as long as you follow the basic care instructions, they're gonna last. I love these so much. Again, did a sponsorship with them in the past. This is not part of that whatsoever. I am truly only sharing these because I really think they deserve to be here because I use them almost every single day. Next, I have pillow covers. I bought these pillow covers a long time ago. They might have been, geez, I don't know what I bought these for. I don't know if it was at my apartment or if it was here. I really can't remember, but these last beautifully. They're not super expensive. These are from Amazon. They do come in different colors. The zipper is still perfectly intact. The fringe is still intact. The quality of these is good. I get a lot of compliments on these, and a couple people that I know that have bought them, they really like them too. They've been really happy with them, but just really simple pillow covers that I think are a great price, and they hold up really, really well. Next, I want to share with you some print shops that I love. Now, I like to thrift art as much as I can, but I will do digital downloads sometimes, and this is an example of one. I'm gonna pop up on the screen some of the shops that I love. They'll also be in the description box, but it's just great because you can choose different prints you like. You can download them into the size that you need, and then you can just have them printed somewhere. Walgreens does it, Walmart does it, I think Staples does it, or you could use more of a true print shop, and especially if you want to do like higher quality paper, I do always recommend getting these in matte paper. I think the prints just look more realistic. They look kind of more like pieces of art than just prints when you use that matte paper. I have purchased digital prints from these stores frequently, and I'm always really happy with the outcome. Next, we have two interior design books. They are both by Amber Lewis. Made for Living and Call It Home, which just came out towards the end of last year. Amber Lewis is one of my favorite designers. The colors she uses, the patterns, the texture, it just makes my heart very happy, and I know I draw a lot of inspiration from her, but just the work that she does, it's beautiful. I get so much inspiration from her books and I'm never disappointed. I have bought interior books before and really felt just not connected to them. Maybe there was an image or two that I really loved. In Amber Lewis's books, I love everything. She does a fantastic job of sharing her tips and tricks, but also showing you examples of how she uses them, and she just put together such fantastic interior books in my opinion. So I love these. I look at these all the time, especially when I'm in a rut. Sometimes I'll go to her Instagram, sometimes I will open the physical book and look through, and it just helps me feel creative again. Last but not least is a rug, and I actually have this rug both in my living room right now as well as a smaller one in my kitchen. And this rug, ironically, is the Amber Lewis and Loloi rug collection. The color is in Sunset and Ink, and I believe this one is specifically, I want to say it's called the Cloud rug. I'll look to see to make sure that's correct, but it is such a beautiful rug. The colors are stunning. To me, of all of the rugs I've bought, this one gives the most, I don't know, kind of like a vintage rug type of feel. It is also very soft. I adore this rug. I would probably put this in every single room if it wouldn't be completely ridiculous design-wise. I just love it. It's perfect. The colors are beautiful. The pattern is beautiful. I love every single thing about it, and they go on sale actually fairly frequently, so if you keep your eye out, you can get a discount on it as well. Alright, so that is, I think, everything. This is truly the stuff that I use all the time, or I move around all the time. I love these things. They are tried and true for me. I will buy them over and over again. If it's Amber Lewis, I will buy her books. I will buy the primers. I will buy from Simply Modern. In my opinion, they're all priced well for what they are and the fact that they do what they're supposed to do. So I love all these items. If you have any questions about anything you saw in this video, just leave it for me and I will do my best to answer it. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, you can subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourself in the meantime. Bye, guys.